Have you ever heard of the 5 R's of sustainable fashion? They act as a little guide to help you along your way to have a more sustainable wardrobe. In this video, I'm going to explain what they are, and then I'm going to share with you how you can use them in your everyday life. My name is Abbie James. I'm a sustainable clothing designer. I'm also an environmentalist. If you are interested in sustainable fashion or the mindset behind it, it is a great idea to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to give you insider information on the industry that is going to be super helpful for you. Let's dive right in with the very first R. I personally feel this is one of the most important, so there's a reason why it's first. It is reduce. Reduce your clothing purchases. 92 million tons of clothing are sent to landfill every single year. Since 2020, we have doubled our consumption of clothing, and we're not utilizing the clothing that we are buying as much as we used to. When you reduce your clothing, you are not only supporting the environment, you are also helping your wallet, because obviously you're saving money by not purchasing clothing, but you're also helping your mental health. There is something called choice overload. Have you ever gone into your closet, opened the doors, and you have so many clothes in there, but you have nothing to wear? That's called choice overload. When we have too many options, it becomes really overwhelming. Maybe your wardrobe may be full of the latest trends. It could be the latest cuts, shapes, colors, and you don't have a wardrobe that is working for you. It actually sounds a bit weird, but when you have less things in your wardrobe, when it's not so cluttered, it's easier to get dressed in the morning. The second R is rewear. That goes hand in hand with the first. If you're buying less clothing, of course you have to rewear the clothing that you already have more. At the moment, we wear about 20% of our clothing 80% of the time. So there's a lot of clothes in the back of your wardrobe. They might even still have tags on them. These clothes aren't seeing the light of day. We need to start shopping our wardrobe. That means when you want to wear something new, instead of buying something new, look to your wardrobe and create a new outfit out of old clothing. That can be a bit daunting for some, I know. Maybe you don't feel like you've got your creative mojo going on with your wardrobe. Get the help of a stylist. There are so many stylists out there that can help you choose new styles out of what you already have. When you rewear clothing, you are going to save a lot of money because you are not buying so much. There's going to be a theme through all of these R's about saving money as well as helping the environment. The third R is repair. This is like being your grandma, where they just repaired things rather than throwing them out. Just imagine you had a Chanel suit in your wardrobe and you got a little tear on the arm. Would you throw it out like you would, say, a Zara t-shirt? Or would you take it to an alteration place and fix the tear? Treat everything like it was a Chanel suit and get it fixed. Remove the stains, have everything looking their absolute best. When you are at the tailor having things fixed, I will also add it is a great idea to take anything that needs to be altered to fit you to perfection. Make your wardrobe work for you, and you will feel so much better when you're wearing these clothes. How you treat your belongings is a direct reflection on how you feel about yourself. Treat your things with respect, and you're actually treating yourself with respect. The next R is resell. And this also saves you money. I don't have to tell you that, but I'm going to remind you anyway. It has never been easier to sell things online than it is right now. eBay, Facebook Marketplace. In Australia, we've got Gumtree. US, you've got something like Craigslist. There are so many more. Depop, Vesta Collective, the REWEAR. There's so many. I would also like to add, though, gifting. I've been to a dinner party where the host has brought out a big box of clothing that they no longer want. We all rummaged through it and we left that night having a beautiful meal, but also taking some new clothes away too. It is so important to not have things stuffed in your wardrobe that you do not want to wear. If altering the clothing doesn't work for you, if it's not ever going to be worn, don't keep it in your wardrobe. Pass it on to someone that is going to cherish it and give it further life. The last R, after all of these have been tried and tested, is recycle. Please, whatever you do, don't send something that cannot be worn to the op shop or the thrift store. It will just end up in landfill. So recycle something that has finished its life. It can't be worn anymore. You can do this at home by cutting up t-shirts, making them into rags, making them into makeup removers. I personally use a company rather, called Up, and they recycle fabric, and it's all done on shore in Australia or New Zealand. And they recycle the fabric into furniture stuffing and mattresses and things like that. There are some initiatives at some clothing chains where they accept recycled clothing. Not all recycling initiatives are created equal, so please make sure you trust the company that you are recycling your clothing into these bins, because there have been a lot of reports, some brands, and I'm not going to name them, who have been dumping these clothing into landfills. Just trust that the place where you are recycling your clothes is actually recycling them and not sending them to landfill. I also recycle my sneakers at a local sporting goods store. Places like Patagonia, they're fantastic. Just do your research online and you'll find a place near you. There you have it, the 5 R's. If you would like more information on these, you can check out my blog post, which goes into a bit more detail. The link is below. If you have learned something new, please like this video, and why don't you do a friend a favor and share this with them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.